All right, so for anybody who cares, Buffalo, New York is getting absolutely massacred by a blizzard, but it's December in Buffalo, so what else is new? I don't know about anybody else out there, but I hope you're all right. Um, I'm gonna react to a video called "Insane Woke TikToks That Will Make You Cringe." I already have. All right, let's see what these clowns have to say. What? What just happened? The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. All right, let's do this.
Nobody needs you to advocate for how difficult it is to use gender neutral pronouns.
Nobody gives a fuck about your gender neutral pronouns. They don't give a fuck about your pronouns at all. What they give a fuck about is you going to a mental health facility and getting on medication so you could be a somewhat normal human being.
Nobody said that the gender binary was easy. These are not my preferred pronouns.
Being insane isn't easy.
These are my pronouns. You will use them or you will not refer to me.
The overbearing senses of self-importance amongst the woke community is so bewildering and unjustifiable that I can't wrap my mind around any of it. Like, I literally just forgot what I was talking about because that's how insane and entitled these people are. I don't give a fuck about talking to you. I'd rather never talk to you again because all you do is cause problems.
At all. If you misgender me by mistake, fix it and move on. I don't need your elaborate apology. I don't care how
I'm not going to give you an apology. I'll probably just tell you to go fuck yourself.
many times you say sorry. Just don't do it again. Moreover, if someone else misgenders me, it is never your job to tell them that it's okay.
I wouldn't.
Because it isn't. I get it. The discussion of the gender spectrum confuses you, and that's...
Imagine if you invested the same amount of time into working on fixing your mental health as you do on creating all of this pronoun bullshit and dealing with all the stress and aggravation that comes with it. Just imagine.
Fine, but if you don't know anything about it, don't fucking speak on it.
There are non-binary people. There are trans men.
No, there are mentally ill people, males and females.
And who lactate. There are those who go by he, him, different pronouns. It's just inclusive to everybody. It is not hurting cis women to say chest feeding, but it does hurt those who go by other pronouns.
The number one problem your generation is suffering from is that nobody gives a fuck about your imaginary problems, and you don't care that they don't give a fuck about your imaginary problems. And that's where the rubber meets the road.
To continue to say breastfeeding, especially if they have body dysmorphia.
It's something you own that you
If you have body dysmorphia, go to a mental health physician and get it fixed.
don't ever plan on using.
My uterus, because, and I mean this with all disrespect, them
Wait,
kids.
what did he say? What?
Yeah.
It's something you own that you don't ever plan on using.
My toaster. Haven't used it since I bought it, and I've lived here for a year and 5 days. Holy shit.
My uterus, because.
Well, since you look like the Crypt Keeper, I'm hoping that that's actually true.
And I mean this with all disrespect.
With all disrespect.
them kids.
Cupiosexual people may decide to have a sexual relationship despite not feeling sexual.
Cupiosexual people are asexuals who still desire an asexual relationship, yet experience no sexual attraction. Some cupiosexual people may engage in a sexual relationship despite not feeling sexual attraction, while others don't. Both are valid and commendable, and communication is the key. Sorry. Nothing about what I just said is valid or sane or plausible.
Attraction while others don't. Both are completely valid and communication is key.
What are your preferred pronouns? They, them. Oh, I've never heard those before. What are they? They're what's known as neopronouns. What are neopronouns? They're basically your own custom pronouns when no other pronouns seem to fit.
Neopronouns, neo-Nazis.
You come up with your own pronouns. Anything can really be a pronoun. Oh, how do I use them? It depends on the person and their pronouns. They, them follows a similar spelling to they and them.
If you want to know about the proper adjectives, ask Kevin Nash.
And even similar grammar rules like there and there. So they, them, themselves, theirs, things like that.
Her face is painted like she's a Cincinnati Bengals fan. And that's probably not why her face is painted like that.
Oh, okay. And there are other neopronouns, you said? Well, yeah, because they're customizable. Anything can be a pronoun, really. Oh, I didn't realize that you can customize your own pronouns. That's pretty cool. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jax, and I just came up with new neopronouns that combine he, him, she, her, and they, them, okay?
This thing looks like Justin Bieber trying to look like Betty White. I can't think of. It's a kid with a mustache who was born a male, but has hair like Owen Wilson. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so hear me out. They, them, theirs, okay? They, them, their, whatever you want to consider it, right? Let's take the first one, the, okay? This combines she, he, and they, right? They, the. That's what they said, you know? That's what they said. Next, we got them, right? Okay, so then we got, that's just combining them and him. Them, you know? I went to a movie with them the other night. Last one, theirs, okay? It's just like theirs, but like also like hers.
Old English died out for a reason.
Theirs. That jacket's theirs. Yes, this just sounds like they, them pronouns, but with the new ultra-scientific method, we have them so they've combined he and she as well. Everybody gets...
Imagine talking about scientific methods when you can't even accept the gender that's on your birth certificate.
you with the them, theirs today, yeah?
Tips on how you can be a better intersex ally. When it comes,
I don't want to be an ally at all. You defame me every single day for being a white male, and you call me useless, and you tell me that I should end my life, and you do it every day, but you want me to be an ally. You want me to enable your mental illnesses while you look down on me simultaneously for being something I can't control, which is so far beyond ironic in this context that my brain can't even process it without collapsing.
When it comes to inclusive language, oftentimes people tend to use phrases like people with penises or people with vaginas rather than saying male and female or men and women. While this can absolutely be inclusive for trans people,
when you go to get gender reassignment surgeries, how many options do you have?
unfortunately, it's not always the most inclusive language for intersex people. My advice is to use language that focuses on function and not just form. That means focusing on the actual function that you're talking about, such as people who can get pregnant, people who can get other people pregnant, people who are at risk of testicular cancer, and so on and so forth. This is much more inclusive because there are intersex people.
Why am I supposed to care about being inclusive when the only people who complain about not being included are useless? And if you made it this far into the video so far, I'll put the link in the description.
Who are born with a vagina but don't have a uterus or ovaries or an ability to menstruate. This is because some people that are born with a penis don't have testes. So it's much more inclusive to say what you actually mean than it is to use language that works around that. I'm trying to phrase this nicely, and I can't yell, but I want to. So, Black people and people of color in the queer community aren't seen by white queers as queer as they are.
This is an example of the left eating their own for no reason and still not being able to understand why people just don't bother associating with them anymore. It's a no-win situation. It's impossible to make these people happy. And as soon as you give up and you decide that you can't do this shit anymore, that's when they start defaming you and calling you a Republican or a right-wing terrorist, like you fucking child molesters are any better.
On almost every occasion where I've been discussing my queerness or my experiences with queerness with white gays, they speak to me in a condescending way and they treat me as if I am a straight person imposing on a queer subject because they don't see us as queer as them. Queerness is seen.
I would assume that if you're gay, then you're just gay.
As something that is white and a way to compare oppression, and it's used to compare oppression. So it's impossible for white gays to see us as gays then. The LGBTQ community has been used as a front to hide racism or to...
It's been used as a way to generate billions of dollars a year for professional victims so that they don't have to work for anything. That's what it was established for. And to discourage people from seeking mental health treatment, because the healthier your citizens, the less bullshit they're going to tolerate.
Excuse racism. Do research on Black queerness, please.
I don't care. It's white queerness. It's just a different color of queer.
A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Watermelon sugar pride. Watermelon sugar pride.
Watermelon Sugar Pride Lush, Briarwood Mall, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Besides the mall name and the town name, I don't understand the rest.
Watermelon sugar pride. Watermelon sugar pride. Breathe in, breathe out.
The leader of the dance group is dressed like Fred Flintstone. Looks like he's 97 years old, too.
Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out.
They're breathing in and breathing out while the people in the background have masks on, so. I'm almost entirely dead on the inside, but there's still enough life left of me in there to feel sorry for the future of humanity, because the left is literally destroying the future on purpose. They're happy about it, and nobody cares.
We're white, we're Asian too. We're every color of the rainbow. We're me and we're you. Watermelon sugar pride. Watermelon sugar pride. Watermelon.
And who are we saving the planet for if you don't want us to have kids because the planet's overpopulated?
Sugar pride. Watermelon sugar pride. We're lesbian. We're gay. We're bi. We're trans. We're queer.
The people in the the people in the background of this white trash musical are no older than 7th or 8th grade. So this is grooming.
Work queer, work queer, work queer. One was a good cry, one was a good cry, one was a good cry.
You people are fucking disgusting. Not everybody who hates Democrats is a Republican. They're just disgusted with your behavior and they're tired of your bullshit.